I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. It is so hard to stay no contact when you're trying to leave that man alone. You are going to go back a few times, even though you know he's really no good for you. It's just something there that keeps pulling you back. And more than likely, you keep going back to him because of an emotional attachment that you have to him. It's probably not even really love. It's just an emotional attachment. And here are 6 ways to break that. Number 1, accept what you felt he had the potential to become isn't who he really is. The gap between these two truths is where the emotional tie is. More than likely, you keep going back because you just have to see if that man you believe him to be is somewhere deep inside there. You probably have put a lot into the relationship already. You probably have done a lot of emotional labor in the relationship already. You probably have already put a lot into it. You don't want to lose what you put so much work into, and you also don't want to like leave it alone before he maybe does decide to change, or you don't want to leave him alone because you feel like he may change for the next woman, and you'll hate to see that. And so it's hard to not go back because of that emotional tie and the potential you think he has the ability to become. And so eventually you will get tired and you will realize that he's not changing. There's nothing there for you. Because if he was going to become the man that you believe that he could become and meet the potential that you see in him, he would have done so already. If he hasn't done so yet, that is all make-believe in your own head of what you would like him to be. And that's not really who he is. Okay? So you have to accept him for who he is and accept him for what he is showing you. And accept that you will never have a relationship that you would like with him. He's not the man that you would like him to be and never will be. And you have to accept that. Number 2, stop waiting for an apology. Stop looking for closure. Closure with someone you have an unhealthy emotional attachment to is a trap. If they had the emotional intelligence to give you the closure you deserve, do you think they would have hurt you like they did? Seek closure within and tell yourself there's nothing more to see here. The disrespect was the closure. For me, his apologies would suck me back in every single time. And he was doing what you would call, or what Tyler Perry or Madea has called it, Apollo lying. He was Apollo lying. Just lying to get me back in his good graces. And that can be another form of love bombing, really. He was lying because he wanted something else out of me, or wanted a little more time with me, or loved to see me just grovel for his affection and his love. And so he like, yeah, I can just say this and get her back right where I want her. And I would fall every time. So stop trying to seek closure. Stop trying to seek apologies and realize that he ain't sorry at all. If he keeps doing the same thing over and over to you, or he keeps doing things to you that you do not like in different ways, maybe every time, but it doesn't matter. It's still shit that you do not like. If he keeps that up, let it go. He is not sorry. Stop trying to seek closure and seek the closure within and realize that he's just never going to be the man that you would like him to be. Don't fall for that apology. Number 3, stop replaying the relationship or what ifs in your head. Your brain is stuck on a loop searching for answers. The answer isn't in running back to him. The answer is in you replacing those loops with the truth. This relationship ended for a reason. There's nothing there for me anymore. And so in doing this, it could also help to like write a letter to him, but don't give it to him. In this letter, you're going to include all the things that you would like to say to him. And this could include anything at all that you would like to say to him or you feel you need him to know. Just don't give him the letter. Write it all out. And then at the end, you can write something like, but I'm now finally deciding to let you go. And when you write that, that's like finalizing it, because now you can stop the loop in your head. The loop in your head is what sometimes keeps us going back, because we're cycling through the what ifs and we're cycling through what we wanted it to be. And your brain likes an end point. If your brain feels like there's no end to that story and you're still questioning some things, you're going to keep running back because you're still questioning and you're still wondering. And so if you have all these what ifs and all these wondering, your brain is stuck on a loop, and that loop is going to keep you running back because you're trying to seek the answers from him. But the same person that put the questions in you and keeps just basically giving you doubt and not answering them, he doesn't have the answers. What you do is you have to finally accept that that's just the mess that it is and it's not going to get better. The letter can help because you're just writing out everything you want to say to him instead of running back trying to say it to him or sending him these long paragraphs. You're writing it out to yourself either in your notepad in your phone, a voice memo, anything to keep you from breaking no contact. Say it all out loud or write it all out and then say, and now I'm deciding to let you go. This is not it. This is not going to work. I see that now. Write that out as well. And when you write it out, it's like it's putting an end to it. And your brain is going to recognize, okay, this is the end. We don't have to go back anymore. They can help you stay no contact as well. Number 4, heal the wound beneath the attachment. No contact isn't just for space. It's also for healing. More than likely, there's probably a deeper wound there. Fear of abandonment, feeling unworthy, fear of being alone. So ask yourself, what part of me was trying to get healed through him? This brings you back to reality and realize you are just using him. You can heal better on your own. Honestly, I didn't realize that was what I was doing with him until on the final time that I didn't go back. I realized that I was searching for me within him because of the love that he showed me in the beginning, how he made me feel in the beginning. I was wanting that same man back because it made me feel good about myself. And with him withholding it, it made me feel bad about myself. And so I was going back seeking that. I wanted that feeling again. I was really trying to heal deep wounds through him. And sometimes we don't realize that, but that's what the emotional attachment is. You don't really need him like you think you do. You can check out that podcast that I just recorded on Thursday. It's up on YouTube, or you can check it out on Spotify, Apple. I also have a really good journal, Getting Over Him and Back to You, that can kind of help you to stay no contact or help you after you've broken up with him and you're trying to move on to get back to you. That's available, link in the description, or you can just go on Amazon and look up Getting Over Him and Back to You by me, Kendall D, and it'll pop right up. Number 5. Reconnect with yourself. Start new routines that don't involve him. This is all about rediscovering who you are now without him. Because honestly, a lot of times we go back because we maybe used to call him and talk to him when we were sad, or when we were happy, or when we were bored, or wanted something to do, or we had a routine with him. Maybe you used to go out to eat every Saturday, or you used to go to the movies together, or he would come over your house and spend time with you, or whatever it was. The few good moments that you did have with him and that y'all did share together. You're probably missing that, and you are used to that routine and used to doing those things with him. So for me, what helped was creating a new routine that was specifically for me, meaning that it was something new that I probably wasn't used to doing, but I did it for me so I can break out of the habit of wanting him back in my routine. And so for me, it was just anything that I wanted to do. I remember at one point, y'all, I would come home after work, and to get a little workout in, I would do the dance routine to Formation by Beyonce. That was pretty hot around the time that I was leaving my ex. I would come home and I had the recording of the dance, and I would practice at it, and I just started doing me. And then on the weekend sometimes, I remember going to breakfast spots that I've always wanted to go to and have breakfast, either pick it up and bring it back home and eat it there, or I just have my own little things that I would like to do, whether that was just laying around in bed binge watching TV shows, or just going to get food from my favorite places, things for me, and just having my own routine of things that did not include him. And it's kind of like a way to show you that your life can be just as good, actually better, on your own without him, that you would be okay. That you have this life that's worth living, and you're making it worth living. Number 6, give yourself time to not miss him. You have to outgrow the emotional attachment. It doesn't go away on its own. Keep on choosing you. When you want to reach out to him, remind yourself of who he really is, and that he will never be the man you like him to be. So this is a big one. It's going to be hard at first because you're going to miss him right away. And it's normal. Don't shame yourself for missing someone that is mistreating you and not really showing you the love that you deserve. Don't shame yourself for missing someone like that. I feel like when you shame yourself for that, that also puts you back in the cycle of going back. Because it's almost like you feel like you don't deserve any better. There's not going to be any better. So you might as well go back to him. So don't let you missing him really get the best of you. And you also have to give yourself time to not miss him anymore. One of the journal prompts in my book that I mentioned, Get It Over Him and Back to You, is what do I not miss about him? And so you can take that journal prompt and just write that out or think that out to yourself or use a voice memo to yourself saying what are the things you do not miss. I'm sure you don't miss crying yourself to sleep every night. I'm sure you don't miss the inconsistency. I'm sure you don't miss feeling anxious about him. I'm sure you don't miss feeling anxious about if he's cheated on you or not, or if he's with another woman or not because he was doing that while you were with him. I'm sure you don't miss the verbal abuse if that was there as well. Think about all the things you do not miss. Right now, you're just missing the attachment. You miss what felt like you being validated through him. You miss trying to find yourself and love yourself through him. You miss what it meant to have someone, to be in a relationship. You don't really miss him. What is there to really miss about a connection like that? And so you have to ask yourself that. You're not really missing anything. There's nothing to miss there. He set you free. Be free. And so you have to give time for the emotional attachment to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And it gets smaller and smaller the more that you choose yourself over him, the more that you realize who he really is and who he is never going to become. The more I kept telling myself he's never going to be the man that I really want. He's never going to be the man that I think he can be. He's just not it. I kept telling myself that whenever I thought about reaching out, whenever I was longing for him, whenever I just felt like I wanted him, I'm like, you're wanting nothing. He's nobody. He's never going to be who you imagine in your head who he want you to be. He's just not going to be that man for me. And I had to let that go. The more and more I did that, the less I started missing him. So there's some time to not miss him. It's not going to just happen instantly. Okay? That's the main one. Give yourself time to not miss him, please. It'll go away eventually. But that's all I got for this Healing Sunday episode. Those are my 6 steps. I hope they help you and stay no contact, okay? You don't need them like you think you do. Okay? Okay. That's all I got. Until next time, until next Sunday. Peace out.